What do I do with false allegations in probate and family court during a DCF investigation in Massachusetts? What you should do with false allegations during a probate and family court involving a DCF investigation in Massachusetts is take the bull by the horns. There's absolutely no question that everything is heightened. There's greater scrutiny because people get funny when it comes to money and custody of children. And that's basically what you're doing in probate and family court. You're splitting up all the assets. You get yours, I get mine. And also, what do you do with custody of the children? You can't take a chainsaw and cut the kids in half. And it just gets messy, it gets ugly. And at times it gets really, really bad. Recently I had a case where the father made up all types of allegations against the mother. And DCF was involved, and they didn't want to be involved. And here they are in the middle. And the DCF investigator had on a zebra shirt and a whistle, being the referee. He said, she said, they said, we said. It was ugly. But when all is said and done, the father pushed the envelope a little bit too far. And he made allegations up against the mother, who was a school teacher, that she was this and she was that and she was the worst thing that ever came down the street. And yet, when all is said and all was done, we provided to DCF the information they needed to make the right decision so that the right thing happened. And we had DCF speak to various collaterals, such as the principal of the school, such as fellow teachers that had been involved with this person for over a decade, about her attitude, behavior, conduct, how this school teacher would never hurt a fly, not a mean bone in her body. And when father said all the nasty things about her, which none of them were true, it was so easy to disprove. So there's an old saying that my Irish grandmother used to always say. She would say, the longer the fox runs, the better he or she is caught. Oh wow, is that so true? Oh wow, is that so true? And the father couldn't help himself. He had to try and sell his story and make these false, blatantly dirty, ugly allegations against the mom. And the more he piled on, the more it smelled worse and worse and worse, to the point where it reeked. And anybody with just a modicum of common sense, and again, common sense is very uncommon, would look at the situation, say to themselves, it's just not so. It's just not so. Can't be. And when the principal talked about this mother, that she was an exemplary employee and did things for the school children that was above and beyond the call of duty, totally over the top. And she was loved by everybody. And not one person ever said a bad word about her. Whereas the father, on the other hand, if you've got nothing good to say about somebody, you don't say anything at all. So I'll stop right there. But let us just say that DCF got a little smell of the reek of father. And DCF didn't have to be pushed too hard. They did the right thing, much to their credit. And now, mother's in the catbird seat. She's sitting comfortably. And father's got a lot of answering to do for his awful, awful, awful comments that are false against mother. And when all is said and done, the probate and family court judge, as well as DCF, wants to do the right thing. And they only can do that with the right information, which is evidence. And DCF and the judge have plenty of evidence. Everybody will be going home happy on this case except for father.